This episode of Man of Prestige, you can tell you're predictable, basically. Okay, so respond on your own time. Don't be in a rush. The idea is you don't want to feel overly excited because she reached out to you, right? But remember, prerequisite for all of this is that she contacted you. I don't care if it's 15 years later down the line, respond to her. And you never know who she knows or who she knows. And it's like kind of like you quit a job and a person is able to give you good reference because you left on good note, right? Because let me tell you something, this is an abundance mindset here. The world is bigger than your ex. Okay, there are literally hundreds of thousands of choices and options out there for you. And if you're busy trying to destroy the last one, you're destroying your chances into the future. Number one, make her earn it back. Make her earn it back. Don't just say, okay, we're getting back together and that's it. All right, Man of Prestige, you want to get your ex back after the no contact? I want you to do this one thing. I want you to do just one thing, okay? What is the no contact? First of all, just in case you're not familiar with what no contact is a strategy that is being taught by gurus to use to attract your ex back. It works. For the most part, it won't work, but it works if you do it right. I have a few videos on the no contact rule. All you have to do is type in no contact Man of Prestige on YouTube search engine, and those videos will come up. You will find them very useful if you are trying to use the no contact rule to re-engage and re-attract. More importantly, re-attract your ex back into your life. All right, so if you want to attract your ex back after the no contact process, I want you to do this one thing, right? The one thing I want you to do is nothing. Okay, first of all, you will see the other video. Like I said earlier, you should not be waiting. You should not put any ultimatum on your no contact process. It should be indefinite. You should have infinite patience, as a man especially. Infinite patience. That means you're okay letting go of that relationship for life. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're okay with just letting it go, right? So if you're able to do that, you will increase your chances of attracting your ex back. Okay, but once you put an ultimatum on it, anxiety comes back to you. The idea was to transfer the anxiety back to your partner. Okay, at least transfer it out of yourself. That's the idea, right? But if you're busy setting ultimatums like a 30-day or a 60 days, most of the other gurus, they will say 30 days and then you can send a quick text message after 1 month. I disagree. You have to absolutely let go. You got dumped. You need to let them decide to come back, and then you get to decide if you want to be with them, meaning they have to earn you back. All right. So the one thing I want you to do after the no contact is nothing with respect to your ex. You need to go back to your life. Okay. Now, with that being said, in a weird twisted way, there are 3 things that I want to share with you that you can do. Okay. All right. Number 3, okay, you need to respond to her. Now, obviously, before you're responding to her, that means she contacted you first, right? So again, I'm still on the same thing. You do nothing, but if she contacts you, absolutely, I want you to respond to her. Now, this concept is this. You treat every lady in your life or that you come into contact with, you treat them special. You treat them like a lady, okay? This is a lot of places where a lot of people in the manosphere get it wrong. They think checking a woman because she went out of line, they think that's going to fix anything. That's not going to fix anything. It's just going to make you look like an incel, if anything. That's all it's going to make you look like. Okay. Now, I didn't say you're an incel. I said to make you look like one. Right. See the difference right there is mostly feelings, not facts. Okay. The only fact of the matter is that you're here watching me right now. Everything else is feelings. If everything else you said after that is just your feelings, and you don't have to admit that it's feelings, right? So, like I said, 3 things. Number 3, respond to her. That means there's a prerequisite. That means she contacted you first. So don't say, hey, she contacted me, let me wait 2 days before I don't play games like that, okay? You're playing, okay? It's a game. But if she contacted you first, okay, say, hey, lady, hey, you. Let me get back to you in about 2 hours. I'm in the middle of something. Is that part of the game? Yes. Okay. It could be. But If you're faking it, she can tell too. Okay, so make sure you're not just faking it. Make sure there's actual things you're engaged with, like your purpose, like your business, like things that are actual more serious than your ex reaching out temporarily right now. We don't know what she's about to contact you for, so give her some time to breathe while you respond back to her later and say, hey, what's up, right? And that showcases confidence. That showcases you're not needy. That showcases that you don't need validation to remain a man, right? Number 2, respond on your own time. See, I was ahead of myself, right? But make it brief, right? Briefly, right? Respond on your own time. Hey, what's going on? What's up? Listen, I got to get to this meeting. I can call you back after if that's okay. All right? Just treat her with respect. There's a good chance that you'll be showcasing a brand new person when you do that. Okay? There's a very, very good chance. See, I coach people and young men, and I know where you're going. Not only that, I've been a young man. Not only that, I've been married for 15 years now, and I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I can tell you're predictable, basically. Okay, so respond on your own time. Don't be in a rush. The idea is you don't want to feel overly excited because she reached out to you, right? But remember, prerequisite for all of this is that she contacted you. I don't care if it's 15 years later down the line. Respond to her. And you never know who she knows or who she knows. And it's like kind of like you quit a job and a person is able to give you good reference because you left on good note, right? Because let me tell you something. This is an abundance mindset here. The world is bigger than your ex. Okay? There are literally hundreds of thousands of choices and options out there for you. And if you're busy trying to destroy the last one, you're destroying your chances into the future. Number 1, make her earn it back. Make her earn it back. Don't just say, okay, we're getting back together and that's it. Don't do that, okay? Make her earn it back. Now, if there are children involved, it can be slightly different, okay? If children are involved, you can entertain her, you can entertain where she's at, you can actively listen, but she's automatically earning it back because obviously children are involved, and she knows that, and she knows you wouldn't give her that kind of chances if it wasn't for the children. And you don't have to say that in words, okay? She knows there's some things that don't have to be spoken, right? She just knows that you're giving her a second chance again after she dumped you because of the children. And you still don't have to be too forward. You can take your time, you can say, okay, that's fine, but you don't have to be as aggressive because again, she's earned that by giving you those babies that you love dearly. But if she doesn't have any kind of children with you or anything like that, we're talking about some 16, 18, 19-year-old relationship, puppy love, please take your time, make her earn you back. If she doesn't earn you back, she will take you for granted all over again, because anything that's readily available like that will be taken for granted. This is 100% true all the time when it comes to humans and when it comes to life.